Hey guys, Simon here bringing you more hints to the future story of Shadows Over Innistrad. As the official articles begin, we're slowly starting to unravel the mystery occurring on Innistrad, but it's a slow and arduous endeavor. As more and more cards from the upcoming set are spoiled and revealed, we are granted a small taste of what to expect, leaving us to read between the lines. Now, this video isn't meant to be a review or my opinion of the cards themselves. I'll just be looking at their significance to the lore of SOI and what hints they can provide us with. Today, we get a glimpse into one of the major plot points to occur in Shadows Over Innistrad. For a while now, the idea of evil angels or a corrupted Avacyn have been bounced around online. Ever since Wizards released their little teaser trailer, everyone, including myself, predicted some kind of fall from grace for our Angel of Hope. With only a couple specific cards revealed from SOI, this theory has been confirmed. First, we have the instant spell, Clip Wings. Remember, I'm just going over the flavor for these cards, reviews will come later. The art for Clip Wings depicts a mighty angel of Avacyn with red hair, piercing red eyes, holding a burning sword. We can tell she's an angel of Avacyn because her blade has the familiar Church of Avacyn shape, displaying the sigil of the religious order. The angel's wings are bound by rope and covered in blood. She also looks to be holding her abdomen with her left arm, possibly covering a wound. As she topples to one knee, her face expresses feelings of immense pain, anger, and fury. Her attackers are what's strange here. You'd think an angel on Innistrad would be fighting off scores of demons, geists, and other evil monsters, but no. Here, we see an angel of Avacyn being attacked by humans, those who sought the angel's protection. One can be seen with a bow, probably responsible for the angel's wound, while another in the back, wearing the garb of a Cathar, handles the ropes. Why would those who once served the church and walked in the light of these guardians now turn and exterminate them? Have humans on Innistrad become mad? The flavor text for this card reveals the truth. It is a grim duty to save the world from those created to protect it. The quote's referring to the Angels of Avacyn, created by Soren Markov to uphold a balance between humans and the dark creatures of this plane. It sounds as if, for some reason, the angels themselves have turned against humanity, leaving humans with the grim task of defending themselves against their own guardians. Another thing to note about this card, it bears a striking resemblance to the angel featured on the art of Fiery Temper. Looks like the angels truly find no one innocent any longer. Since she may be in more than one card's art, this could be a character significant to the story of SOI, but the only angel from the original Innistrad block I could find with red hair was the Angel of the Flight Alabaster. Perhaps this could be an evil version of her? Maybe, but needless to say, expect to see more red angels in SOI. We still don't know why they've taken a darker path in SOI, but the Angels of Avacyn have certainly changed quite a bit since our last visit to the Dark World. Perhaps the lesser angel flights have just become corrupted, despite the will of Avacyn. Maybe there's still hope, but unfortunately, with our next card, hope appears unlikely. Here, we have Tamiyo's journal. The Moon Sage must have been careless to leave it on Innistrad, or perhaps she's still there. Here's to hoping. The art itself is nothing special, just Jace holding a book which looks aesthetically like it's from Kamigawa, which I think is a nice touch. This is obviously the same book featured in the art for Pour Over the Pages as well. What's interesting here is the flavor text. Entry 434. There's more to Avacyn's madness. Firstly, 434 entries? Tamiyo was such a bookworm. Second, this reveals that Avacyn, the Angel of Hope herself, has plunged into madness. Just like others in her flight, we still have no clue of its cause, but we can now confirm angels on Innistrad and SOI are evil. Another small thing about the flavor text on Tamiyo's journal, it seems to suggest that the Planeswalker stayed on Innistrad for some time after the story of the original block ended. This journal details the descent of Avacyn's sanity, but when we last left off, they were still very much friendly. So obviously, Tamiyo stayed on much longer than we did. But where could she possibly be now? Is she still on Innistrad? Did she give the book to Jace to help him in his search for clues? Did she leave Innistrad when the angels became too much of an evil force? Or was she perhaps killed by Avacyn and her flight? We still don't know. A lot of secrets still remain in Shadows Over Innistrad. And of course, you want to hear the funniest thing? The question of whether or not Avacyn is evil just got answered literally as I was recording this video. Wizards of the Coast has officially unveiled our former Angel of Hope. On one side, we have the Archangel, the pure and just Avacyn as we know and love. But, as she flips, she becomes Avacyn the Purifier. This much more intimidating and dangerous side of the angel is accompanied with some interesting flavor text from one of her own Cathars. Wings that once bore hope are now stained with blood. She is our guardian no longer. This pretty much sums it up. Avacyn, the once great hope of Innistrad, is now a force of madness and slaughter. It's actually strange because Avacyn isn't evil in like a traditional sense. At least she isn't paired with black mana. It's more like the insane fervor of a religious zealot. She acts against evil, but her perception of evil has changed. Rather than defending the good and just, she now sees all as utterly corrupt, leading her on a path of purification through flame. But the question still remains, how did this evil overtake this once great symbol of peace and justice? Well, that's still up for debate. I want to know your guys' theories. Why do you think Avacyn and her angels are going nutso? And where do you believe Tamiyo is now? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving it a like and subbing to the channel. It goes a long way in supporting future content. You can also support this channel by becoming a patron on Patreon and following me on other social media outlets. Find links to those in the description below. As always guys, thank you all so much for watching and I'll see you next time.